jamming at the beginning.
I was meditating.
I was like, wait a minute. And then the beat dropped. I said, oh, what?
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Welcome in everybody. Good to see you this morning. I see that Facebook is a little off, maybe about
It is
10 seconds off because it's now just showing our little spin thing. But we're getting there. So welcome in everybody. I wonder if YouTube is faster. I don't know. I wonder which one connects faster.
I don't know.
Knows? But it's all good.
All
good in the neighborhood.
We have to be all good in the neighborhood.
Exactly. So, Miss Shawna, what are you looking at doing this weekend? Anything exciting? Hey, Katie, nice to see you in.
What we doing this weekend? Surviving and enjoying.
Is it hot over there now?
Outside.
Is it really warm, or is it just a good temperature?
So the temperature is back up. It's in the 90s. Sunday it was in the 90s, and everybody. It was so nice to see everybody dressed up for Easter. I was like, "Oh, y'all went to church today."
I kind of missed that.
Everybody had their Easter outfit on, even the little kids, just like, oh, all I could do was, with my little mimosa in my hand, child. Easter needs to come every Sunday, so everybody can be dressed up because it was just so bright but the beaches were packed. But I was like, nope, I don't want to mess up my church outfit, even though I didn't go to church, child. We didn't go to church. We did not do any of that. But at the same time, it was nice. This weekend, I don't know. I mean, probably be out there in the streets again. Oh, Saturday. This past Saturday, we went to a seafood festival in Punta Gorda, and they had music going, and it was just really nice. And when you walk around, you're like, that smell good. And they got it all later. You're like, dang, that look good over there. How do we get to eat? Where do we get tickets?
Yes.
So we ended up getting some tickets, and we got seafood from this Louisiana style booth or whatever. Hunty, when I got that seafood boil, Kenny had got jerk chicken because they was doing the Caribbean style jerk chicken and everything. Boy, I had my little cute outfit on. I kept looking. You saw butter spots.
Oops.
I said, doggone it. But I didn't care because I was like leaning over and I'm eating. And then you have to break off the crab legs. And then as soon as I'm trying to break them off all dainty and all, you had to break them off a little bit there. And then, but I'm looking, I'm like, oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little butter spots all over shirt. It didn't matter. But I had butter all over my face. I was like, I don't even care.
That meant it was good. That just meant it was good.
It was so good. I had them do all 3. They had Old Bay, garlic, and Cajun. I was like, put all that seasoning in there. And now where we were standing at, people had to walk by. And they kept stopping. Where you get that from? Right there. Right there. Oh, what's that? Kept asking Kenny, what's that right there? Dang, that look good. Right there.
That person you chose well, right?
Shoot, I don't know how to tell you or what to tell you. It's right there.
Yeah. And they're like, it must be good because
like
you're wearing
you can't see. And then I'm looking. The people went over there, got the boil. I said, where y'all get them gloves from? They didn't give me no gloves or a bib. Where you?
I was gonna say you didn't get the bib either, apparently.
No, because this was
when
all.
You do the boil,
you
get the bib.
Yeah. So what they do is they go like every big spot in Florida. It's a whole festival. It's called the Seafood Festival of something. But so technically you don't pay the vendors, you buy tickets, and that's how you. So you're paying the organization.
Right.
Yeah.
to make sure they get a little bit of something on top, maybe 10 or 20% or whatever.
Let me tell you, homie hooked me up in that little crab bowl. I'm looking at him like, it's just me. It's just me eating this, okay? And I'm standing up eating this. So we could have sat down, but I didn't want to get nothing on me, but I ended up getting it on me.
Getting it on you. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was all good. So they go around, I'm pretty sure they probably will be in Fort Myers next. Downtown Fort Myers by the water. Because they take up big spaces. So I'm like, okay. I already did mine. I did my big one.
You'll be out and about
but
again
it
this
was
weekend.
good. So this weekend, I know, and it wasn't expensive. You know,
that's
25, 25. So 50, yeah, 25 and 20, yeah. 25 and 20 because we had leftover. So $45 is what we spent. But this bag was like huge, and Kenny's chicken was like a whole quarter. A quarter chicken with vegetables, with all those sides. The only thing is we didn't have nothing to drink, and it was cool because I didn't want to mess my cup up, but keep grabbing, butter fingers and stuff. So exactly. I was fine with that.
That's when we used to
my mom was there.
Hey, Miss Sandra, nice to see you, and Vanessa, and Ray, and Elizabeth, and Miss Angie, Kelly, nice to see y'all slipping in while we're talking here. Good to see you.
Miss Katie, and nice Katie, to see y'all in. Yes.
Yeah. When we used to do the crabs in Baltimore.
This weekend? Child, don't talk about them crabs in Baltimore, honey.
The messy hands.
I was watching this guy. With all that Old Bay on the fingers.
And on the lips, and lips start burning.
Here's the thing. When you done, you like, it's still there. That sauce is still there.
It burns. It lingers. Yeah, Dr. Rivera, nice to see you in.
Dr. Rivera is here. Hello. May Carr. Hey, hunty. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll check out. I think they may be doing another festival. It's the snowbirds are starting to leave. The season, the traffic has became way better now.
and more easily to get reservations.
Yes, indeed. So
when the snowbirds come our way, that's the biggest thing is the reservations and the roads.
Yeah, the reservations are crazy. Yeah. But we're going into graduation season for some of the college people. So
that's
you got that's going on. So just really we may do the beach. We haven't done the beach because it's been like crazy packed. But it's still some spring breakers still here or still coming in from other states. Their spring break is starting. So.
And it's amazing. Angie was talking last night that her son Brandon is getting ready to finish his first year of school, and I'm like, Angie, he just graduated.
Just started.
I was like, how is this possible? These kids are growing so fast. But he's finishing his first year in school. And when she was telling me that, I said, Angie, it can't be. I just remember him graduating. He just walked across the damn stage. How is this possible? It's amazing how time just flies.
It does.
Crazy.
Do you have any plans this weekend?
We do have the Botanical Gardens annual gala is this Saturday evening. And so, we always get our table. And so we will have a table at the gala this time. And I'm looking forward to that. And it's a good time to catch up with folks we haven't seen in a while. And also, Ed and his environment, his cacti.
That's his whole environment there.
Absolutely. So he will be in cacti heaven, not hog heaven. He'll be in cacti heaven.
Cacti heaven.
Yes, and he's not the the co-chair this year, so he can relax a little bit and chill and enjoy. So and he will, and we're having it's a small group of people that sit at our table every year, and we try to rotate people in and out so we don't have the same people, and therefore we have different folks meeting different folks, which is nice, and that's kind of cool. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So y'all gonna be all dressed up. Y'all gonna have y'all church outfits on.
Yes, indeed, looking wonderful as can be, at least as can be. Put it that way.
Yes. Yes.
And then that's the big event. That's the big event of the weekend. I think the rest of it is just going to fall in line as things happen.
As it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see, but that's looking forward to that. Looking forward to also looking forward to this respite in heat because it's going to go back up next week. So
Yeah.
we're kind of enjoying that a little bit. Last weekend we were able to sit out and just chill. Actually, we had the
Yeah.
fire pit on at one point because it got
I
chilly in the evening.
saw.
Yeah,
I saw.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been good, and so taking advantage of that. I haven't been doing the videos I'm supposed to do, and I
Yeah.
have been a little remiss in so
It's
doing, but
okay. It's
it
okay.
is what
You
it
know,
is. It's
sometimes you
gotta
gotta,
be.
because there's other projects that you're,
Exactly.
that need your undivided attention, especially when it comes to the finishing part. You
Yes.
gotta be like, hold on, let me
Yep.
just take a moment to. I'm at the end of it already. It's at the end of completion.
And you gotta
I
drag it
need my
across the
moment to
finish line.
myself.
Got to drag it across the finish line. And talking
Yes.
about dragging things across the finish line, Miss Shauna, I heard
Yes.
there has been a new project there has been a new project that you've been working on,
Yes.
and you drug it across the finish
Boy,
line. Do
did
tell,
I.
my dear, what were we talking about?
We have the 21-day manifestation journal. This is digital, no hard copies yet. This is all digital.
So as soon as you order it, Miss
You
Shauna
get it.
sends it
It is
instant.
instant. And I happen to look. You have the link up to 30 days. After that, you don't have access to it unless you download it yourself. So make sure you download it for your personal as well. And it's amazing. It is so amazing. It is 155 pages
Holy crap!
because it is 21 days. Okay.
Explain 21
21.
days.
Why 21
Yep,
days?
yep.
You break a habit, you change your mindset, you
I love
start
it.
something new,
So
you
would that
know.
be neuroplasticity at work, Miss Shauna?
Neuroplastic. Yes,
I had to
indeedy.
get a plug in there. I couldn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes. And this one, I mean, it's not like the astrology one. This is not like a planner. This is a journal. This is all you putting your work into you. Okay. It is your vision. I made the pages great. Um, it just took me forever because I'm a perfectionist. I felt like I was missing something or leaving something out, or I needed to take something out, or if it was being too much. But this is all about manifesting your dreams, changing things up instead of keeping it going the same thing, being in that hamster wheel. Okay. So make sure you do that QR code. It doesn't even come up with the link. Well, the link is in the thing, in the chat.
No, it
Can
doesn't
you
do that
put it
anymore.
in
I
the
need to
chat?
actually. It stopped doing that.
Yeah,
I need to go ahead and post that
because it
link too.
doesn't do it anymore. It
No,
used
it
to,
doesn't. Yep. I
which
don't
is
know why
stupid.
they changed that.
Mm-mm.
But also,
But
Shauna, what and tell us
yes,
there's something specific about the pricing as well, right?
yes, yes,
Do
yes,
tell. Do tell.
yes, yes. So the price of this wonderful journal is $23.11. I did not pick that. Okay. Spirit did. I just agreed. The reason why, if you look up the angel number 2311, it's all about you seeking within instead of seeking outward. Okay. For advice, for guidance, it's you coming within. So, this is what this journal is all about, you coming and showing up for yourself and listening to your inner wisdom, listening to yourself, and trusting your intuition, and know that literally the universe hears you and literally has your back. Okay. So make sure you check this out. It is instant. It's an instant download. I took so much pride into putting my energy into this. And you can see I'm cheesing. This could have been done last week, a month ago, but the timing is right now. Okay.
Absolutely.
It was just me getting out of my head, and hoping everyone will enjoy it and love it like I am working with it. Okay. Um, Easy peasy of printing it out if you wanted to have it printed out, if you want to go have it printed out yourself. But later, if spirit moves me for it, we'll have a hard copy. Before right now, this is a digital copy. So, and this is 21 days, 21 days of your undivided attention to yourself,
to change your life, to change,
your life.
to shift the energies.
Absolutely.
And remember, folks, we have neuroplasticity. We can change our brain. We can do this. And so you know, if you're stuck in a rut, if you feel like you can't make something happen, if you can't make changes, it's because you think you can't. And the only way to make change is by making change. Because if you expect change to happen and you do nothing, therefore you don't make change. Therefore, change doesn't happen.
Nothing.
You know,
Nothing.
so
It's some great.
it's all possible.
Yes, everything. The impossible is possible. The
Absolutely.
other thing is it has great affirmations, powerful affirmations that's in there that I did a little splurts in there to help you with your manifesting. Think quotes to help you to keep going and just really, really pour into yourself. Let me tell you, we were speaking about this before. Is a lot of times we get in our own way. We block our own blessings when we are overthinking, when we are procrastinating, when we are worrying about what others think of what we do or how we live or when we make changes and things like that. We are in our own heads, in our own thing. And it took me a minute to say, okay, wait a minute, why am I feeling like this? So when you get to the subject of why, now, all right, well, here's the solution. Let me put it out regardless and then go with it, you know?
Absolutely.
So I don't want to block my blessings. Let me tell you what I had told Don earlier, everybody. Your manifestation starts when you let go.
Yep.
Okay? Simple. And I had to let go of this project in a way where, okay, this my manifestations was summed around this project. So now what? If I don't put it out or if I don't let y'all know what's going on or I have this, then my manifestations stop. Why? Because I stopped them. So it's like now I'm taking accountability of, wait a minute, I'm the one that's got to help. The universe got my back. The universe knows exactly what I want, and it is willing to give it to me, but I'm blocking it for giving it to me. You know, so this journal is amazing. If you need 101, I do offer coaching sessions now. So make sure you hit me up for a consultation, a free consultation. Is 15 minutes, and then we'll go from there to see if this is what you want to just continuously want to do, or to get you started or get clarity of what, you know, the help that you need. I am here to help guide you in the right way. Listen, I'm only going to give you the tools and I'm only going to give you the support. The rest is all on you. You got to do the work. I had to do the work. Don had to do the work. That book wouldn't have got done. That affirmation book wouldn't have got done if he didn't step out his own way. So that goes for everyone that's listening to whatever you put your energy into. Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, I love that song. You just tempt me there.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. And your manifestations start immediately. You start to see your desires come into reality once you surrender and let it go.
And it's interesting, Shawna, that you mentioned that, because the other thing is I did a video series, a short of shorts on change.
Yes.
And the three key components of change are accept, acknowledge, and allow. And I went into
Yes.
those on short so people can understand each of those concepts and how they work interwoven through the other. But again, it's interesting. Sometimes we fight change, so we don't accept it in,
We do.
and then we don't acknowledge it when it comes, or we don't
Absolutely.
acknowledge the processes necessary, or the hurdles. And then, and sometimes we don't allow it to happen to ourselves because
No.
sometimes we just don't think that we earned it or that we deserve it. And so we have
Right.
blocks that we put in place. And so if you have a chance, folks, check out the shorts on my YouTube channel. And they are, again, allow, accept, and acknowledge. And I did one short per each. And then I did one short that introduced the whole thing. But know that together they are the building blocks of change, and change begins and ends with you guys. And so the manifestation, again, 21 days is to break you, to change behavior and break you of a habit, or again, retrain the brain to have
That's it.
something to replace that. Because again, if you
Yes.
create, if you say, I'm just going to stop doing that, and you don't put something else in its place, you may wind up slipping right back into it. So again, take
Yes.
the time and understand, the change is good, change is real, but it changes
It's
necessary to
necessary.
create change.
Yes. If
So it's
there's no
interesting.
change, don't nothing move. Don't nothing get
Exactly.
done.
Yeah, and not only that, but
Okay.
sometimes we wallow in our own. We wallow
Man.
in the frustrations, and think, I can't see a way forward. Well, sometimes just moving forward, just
Mm-hmm.
movement can start the process, because you can navigate as you move. But if you're not moving, sometimes the hardest thing is to get the movement. And so,
Yes.
and I tell you what, spirit will throw roadblocks at you along the way, because it tests you sometimes. But
Yes.
stand up to the test. You're fine. You got this. You have to believe you got this. And that's the one
A
thing.
lot of times, I also wanted to say, a lot of times we get into, well, in 21 days, this is going to happen. This is the end result. Well, sometimes that doesn't happen
Hmm.
because there is still some type of block, something that you did not get, or that you overseen. um that's where I come in. I help you with this, but
Hmm.
that's not to discourage you from doing or breaking something for 21 days. The universe want to see how disciplined that you are. That's it. Okay. The universe want to see how disciplined you are, and that this is what you really want, and you are willing to sacrifice your time, your energy into pouring into yourself. And then is when those doors fly open, because it's not going to be that one thing that you wanted in that moment, that desire. Now you've opened that door of, wait, the universe, you started the train. I'm with you. I'm riding with you the rest of the way. But then it's like, I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to, you and sometimes that does happen because life happens. But then you get right back on track. Then you finish it out. But then you look at yourself like, wait, I did this. You look at
Hmm.
yourself in the mirror, I did this. Now you got a new way of speaking. You got a new way of thinking. You got a new way of moving. Your shoulders are lighter. You put them back, you know? So it's like you working out that mind, you working out those emotions. You're really breaking things down that need attention. That
Hmm.
for so long you're like, okay, I'll take care of it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow never comes. It's always going to be right
Hmm.
now. Tomorrow will always be tomorrow, if that makes
Yes.
sense. Okay. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I just wanted to add that in and just pump up this journal because I am super happy about this journal. Just like I was super happy about the astrology journal, I mean, astrology planners. But this time, this energy feels so different. So different with this journal.
Well, and again, it's you were guided to do this.
Yeah.
You listened to what your spirit guides told you, and you were told, hey, people need this, and so you got to finish. And something I can tell you, folks, as you guys know, I've created different products and things, and getting things done sometimes is just in itself such an accomplishment, you know. And while you're at it, somebody sat down with me for an amazing interview on manifestation coaching. And so if you haven't seen this interview, because again, Shawna has more time in the interview, I really backed off and gave her free reign and on time to explore and go into what manifestation coaching is, which kind of coordinates along with the journal. The journal is one thing, but again, if you don't know how or don't understand how manifestation coaching works, the cool part is that this interview may give you an idea. So I'm going to actually, I posted it there, but if you can't do the QR code, this is the link in the thing to go to the YouTube. It's my YouTube channel, but it's you'll find the interview there. So check it out. It's a really good one. Also, while we're at it, Penny, welcome in. Kim, welcome in. Both Pennies. There's two Pennies. Abigail, welcome in.
Penny Ann.
Yeah, they're Penny Ann and then Penny Avery as well. And then Dee, welcome in.
Hello.
Jennifer, welcome in.
Abigail.
May, welcome in. Miss Wendy, nice to see you in.
Nice to see you.
Vanessa Ruiz, good to see you in. Valerie Copeland. And Valerie said, Don, last week I have, oh no, thanks so much for my reading. Don, last week I have been having dreams of me having a baby girl and it feels so real. Don't blame me. I wasn't there. I wasn't there helping make it, you know.
God?
That could go two ways. So like, no, it's not my fault. Anyway, Leona, nice and Marque, nice and good to see everybody in. Also, before we get readings, and we will get there, we're headed there, I promise you. I wanted to share something. This is not finished. This is not a finished project yet, but it is in the process. So I wanted to share this with you. This is going to be a rough outline of our new intro. So our intro is going to be changing up a little bit. And check it out. Let us know what you think.
Oh.
Step inside. The cards will say, oh yeah. Guidance flows. Light in the way. Mystic realms where truth resides. Done and Shawna, right by your side. Answers come, the veil is thin. Sonoran skies, let light begin. Psychic wisdom, oh divine. Your journey starts, the stars align.
What do you think, folks? Let us know. What do you think about that as our new intro? You notice that if you heard the song, it's actually written for Shawna and I, and it's longer than that actually. I just cut the part about, but I may have to tweak some of the images, but I think it's a good thing.
We got a music video, y'all.
Oh my goodness! So,
that would be funny. Like, could you imagine us running through a field, doing this?
it'd be funny to do a funny thing, one of those like comedy things, over that.
Right, like the comedy one, like how the old videos used to be, like of them running and throwing ball. Oh, it should be corny and crazy, just like us. So
we may have to work on that. We may have to work on that, Shawna.
We may have to.
Oh my goodness! Yes. Yeah, I've been playing with AI, as you guys can tell, and so I've been playing with songs and music and everything else and images. So it's been an interesting time, that's for sure.
Yes.
So welcome in again, everybody. Let's get to it. Miss Kim Covey. Let's hit Miss Kim Covey first.
Yes, I was thinking the same person.
All right then, and I think is it general or specific, Kim Covey? What is it you're drawn to? Hey, Miss Linda, welcome in, by the way. I didn't see Miss Linda pop in here. Nice to see you in, Miss Linda.
Miss Linda. Well, hey, honey. That was so country.
No, because you didn't say hunty. You said honey.
I did. I didn't say with a T. I said honey.
I know.
I'm like, oh, yes. Oh, Kim, are we doing general, honey, or
Yeah,
are we
Kim could be
doing
general or specific. She may have mentioned it earlier. I don't know. Let me look up here. General.
general?
There you go.
All right, I'm loving what we are seeing. Are you getting ready for a trip of some sort? Oh, let me get it together. Are you thinking about doing some traveling? I feel like, or are you planning, or are you prepping for some travel, or you wanting to travel? I just feel like I have distractions and oh, Miss Linda. Okay, let me just keep going. I feel like you're either planning to do some traveling or going somewhere. This is, with the Six of Pentacles being here, I feel like this is going to help bring balance into your space. This is a much needed trip. I feel also like so there's a couple of things I'm getting this with this Eight of Wands. I'm getting like an overwhelming type of feeling just because it may be getting close, or you're like, it's so much to do, it's so much to get ready for. But I just feel like this trip is what's needed right now for your mental. I also feel like it's not going to break the bank, okay, when it comes to this trip. I also feel with this is it feels like you're flying somewhere. Boy, this is like what you need right now. I feel like this is gonna bring some peace into your life. But I also feel like when I say you're not gonna break the bank, I feel like it's a great balance in the spending and the saving. Like you're not going to spend too much, and you're going to keep also what's in that pocket. It's like you hate when you go on a trip. You're like, ooh, I'm gonna buy this and this and this and this, and you don't need none of that. It's the same thing that you got the last time, but you got swindled. Yeah, this is about being disciplined when it comes to your dollars, but at the same time, this is well needed. This is what you need. You definitely saved up a lot for this, as far as in bringing in peace. I feel like this trip is going to bring some clarity on bringing of something coming to a close for you. Okay. Ooh, Five of Pentacles and the Lover's card. Hold the phone of having maybe okay, the first thing that came up was an ex trying to come back in, or trying to creep back in, like a past relationship trying to come through and get your attention, and it's like you ain't even got time for that. You're not worrying about that. It's like you really staying focused on what you got going on now. It's more of like you, but I also feel like this trip is going to be very successful for you, in a way of bringing in clarity, bringing in enlightenment, bringing in peace. Definitely, that was a deep peace when I said that. And I get self acceptance. I was making sure she wasn't naked. That's a dude, though. Self acceptance, because I don't want us to get in trouble.
Exactly.
Right. But I see patience. I also feel like it's like, oh, wow. I feel like with this trip, it can be getting things rolling to where you want to pack up and go somewhere else. It's like getting it started. And this is trip season. This is trip season. Good weather everywhere. I guess everywhere. Or is it still snowing up north? I'm pretty sure it's good
No, I think
weather
the snow
everywhere.
finally is over. I think, hopefully.
Yeah, I
Mm.
hope it is. 'Cause the groundhog lied. Okay, it lied to a lot of folks. But this is also about you going back within, and really understanding who you are and accepting who you are. I feel like there's some self-care that's involved in here with you. Okay, that's what I have for you.
Alrighty, let me see what I got. What's I got? That's the same card you got.
Oh, see, yeah.
There's a whole lot of something going on.
Right.
Whole
That's
lot
what I
of
was
something
just like.
going on.
It's just feeling like a whole bunch is piling up.
Yep.
And this is what she needs is this
You need to
trip.
get away. Yep. You need to get away. You need to get away so you can do an analysis of what in the heck is going on and how
Get
to move
away,
forward.
yes.
So this is that what do you call it? Inventory. It's like an inventory card. It's like get away so where you can think clearly, because in the moment you cannot. There's so much happening. But you go into the sun, so you're going to get some sun and reprieve, but also the light is going to come on, because while you're gone, things are going to kind of start making sense again, because you're divorced from the situation. You're pulled away from the situation. So don't be surprised again that the light shines through and you find a way to deal with all the mess you got going on. You're going to have to think about things differently, though. And that's part of this enlightenment that the sun tells you, is that you're going to see things differently and you're going to approach a situation differently, because again, whatever it is that's here right now, it just, you can't see it, because you can't see the forest through the trees. So much going on. So by the time you get away and you get a chance to just kind of like pull back and look at things in a different way, the sunlight's going to shine in and you're going to see things through a different way. And then you're going to move forward in that new way of thinking about things. And it's going to be good for you. This is good. It's going to be funny. And this is the abundance card. This is Pentacles. So this is just not money. This is happiness. This is joy. This is life. This is everything. And so this is abundance. And so you're going to be moving toward a better. So the trip, again, Shawna, you're right. The trip that you're doing is going to be beneficial in more ways than one. It's not just about the trip. It's about what you do on the trip, how you de-escalate, how you take, and you just take the time to just kind of put things in perspective, because it's amazing how when we're in the moment, that it is, and then the light comes on. I mean, the happiness light comes on, because the news makes sense to you then. And so again, this trip is a much needed vacation, and more importantly, a much needed distraction. So where you can then walk away in your head, walk away from all of what's happening, and then see individually the things you need to take on and how you can then address them. And you will address them differently, because you're going to say, you know what I've been doing ain't working. What I'm doing is not working, and it's just a repetitious cycle, and I need to break it. And how do we break it? We break it with 21 days and change.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Almost to my car. My cars went crazy. Trying to go, wait. You came in too fast, Don. But yes, indeed. I also feel like, look, I got the 9 of Wands too. It's all about you right now, and bringing all that spark right back in for yourself. So this trip is going to be so beneficial, not just for you physically, but for your soul, for your own spirit. Absolutely. And when I say you're going to find some peace, and when you go back home, it's going to be a new person going back home.
Yeah. The family
to where you're going to be like, well, all right, what's my next one? Let me look up my next one, because this is, all right, I need to be in this frequency, So, yeah.
Absolutely. Before we move on to our next one, hey, folks, I had a great interview with Karen Bonafiglio. She's a podcaster, and this is the link to that interview, and it's about my book. I did three interviews with her, because it took the third time before I actually got to the book. The first time I interviewed with her, we truly intended to talk about the book, and we didn't get there. We talked about so many things. As Miss Shawna will know, I'm totally so bad at getting to it. And so we wind up, and so the interview went in a different way, and she gave me the free rein to go do it. And we had a great conversation about metaphysical and about other things. And then the second interview, she started we did start off to do about the book, and then she asked me a simple question about mediumship because she had seen a video I did. I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but there's a video in my YouTube channel on Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and I had to record it instantly. Not instantly, but a few minutes after a specific situation happened. I was at the Denver airport, and a spirit came in and had us sit down right beside her daughter. And at the time when I sat down and I saw the two of them sitting there, I did not realize this woman was a spirit. I just thought they were there together. And then as I'm sitting there and the cold comes over me, I'm like, okay, I know this cold. And I look back and I'm looking at her. Oh, she's not fully formed. She's there, but she's not there. I mean, I can see her physically there, and she looked like she was there, but it was a spirit, and the spirit was wanting to talk to the daughter. And so that whole experience, it was so moving because in the end, the daughter had not yet found out the mom had crossed over. When I had the conversation with her, she confirmed that the mother's still with her on this side. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh, geez, that was a weird thing. And then within a few minutes, when I came back to the situation, the woman told me, oh, I got the call. My mom has passed. And so the mother, on her way out the door, visited with the daughter to let her know she's okay. And so I went outside and I videoed that and I posted it. So when Karen saw that video and that post, she wanted to understand mediumship a little more. So she made the mistake of asking me at the beginning of an interview, and it turned out to be the entire interview was about mediumship and about experiences with mediumship and how wonderful that is. So anyway, ultimately it took a different turn, and that one was, I think this interview is the one that goes into the mediumship. And then finally, after the third, oh no, this is the one that goes into the mediumship. And after the third one is when we finally got to the interview about the book. So, but to me, and don't get me wrong, I love talking about the book because Lord knows I never tire of affirmations and how they are so important. But it was wonderful to have the opportunity for somebody who did not understand mediumship to allow and to navigate that conversation, because I think that it's wonderful. And if you ever have a chance to have a mediumship read with anyone who is skilled at what they do, let me put it that way. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying that when you work with a skilled medium, you come away with a very different perspective on things, and that's what a medium should do. When you've had a mediumship read, when you walk away, you should feel, first of all, I have enough information from the medium to know that they truly connected, because the information they received would not be in public domain, nor would anyone else know. So then that's the confirmation that you definitely had a good mediumship hit, in my opinion. And that's what we call evidential mediumship. And then the next thing beyond that is, did they give you something of substance that can impact you? And sometimes it's not a message. It's not like trying to bring closure. It's not a magic or whatever. But sometimes it's because you just needed to hear that mom or dad or your husband or your wife or your child is looking in and is connecting with you to let you know they're there, because maybe you just need to hear that in that moment. So it's not always this amazing, inspiring, oh, I left you some money and it's behind the cabinet somewhere in the basement or something, or whatever, or I wronged you and I'm sorry that I wronged you. Sometimes, believe it or not, they just want to come in because you need to, they know you need just to hear that they cared and that they care and that you're not alone. And that's so believe it or not, sometimes that's the way it works. So with that being the case, I mean, it just, that interview to me was so impactful because it gave me the opportunity to hopefully reach somebody who has not dealt with mediumship before, even the people who maybe even don't believe in it, to give it a perspective that maybe they can open their mind to it. And I tell you what, when it happens, it happens. But again, it all started because of that experience in the airport, and that one rocked me. I mean, I've been blessed by many mediumships, but to be sitting in an airport And it's funny because I always have about this much time between flights in Denver. I mean, I'm getting to the next gate just in time. And for the one time in my life where the gate was catty corner from where I was, so it was like right there. I didn't have to change terminals or anything. And I had like an hour and a half. I mean, I had a long over, and that never, ever happens. I'm serious when I say never, ever. I'm serious. It doesn't, because Continental, which is United, I call United, they make the connections pretty tight, you know. And when this happened, the way it happened, and again, watch the video. The way it happened was so, it just blew me away, and especially because she didn't know her mother died yet. Oh. And so I'm thinking, did the spirits just do something to me? Give me a gift that I can talk now to live people want to do this? I'm like, this is weird. And when I came back and she, you know, she's in tears, and I'm thinking, oh, now I got this woman crying. Damn, how mean am I, right? And then she's like, no, I got the call that she had passed. And but it was very very, and divine timing. Yes, Miss Linda, absolutely. It was very, very hey, Miss Bonnie, nice to see you. It was very awakening. And it's interesting because when you go to a medium, or when you have a mediumship hit, and I have been on the other side of it, I know how this is. I'm guilty of this. I'm expecting certain things I want them to say, the medium, the person on the other side to say. And when they go off in different directions, my mind is still where I'm thinking I want to know, and I'm blocking off things. And I think that, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Vanessa or somebody, we did a read for somebody about 2 weeks ago, and Angie and I had a connection for, I think, a father or something, or a husband. It was a husband, I think. And we were talking, and I'm talking about daughter and mother, and the two kids, and the son being, you know, whatever, and Rose, and the person being Rose. And the woman's like, I don't know any Roses. And we're like, you know, and I'm like, but this is a young person. And she's like, no. And then I'm like, but if there's two people to live with you, it's like your daughter and your son. No, only my son lives with me. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, but my granddaughter lives with me. You know, but because she was so focused on the daughter, and the daughter not living in her home, that she couldn't. And so the mind takes you in ways that is just so, you know, complicated. And so it's the good part is when you get done today, if you get a reading from us, not just mediumship, but any kind of reading from us, go back and watch it again, because in that moment we are so into our heads, not we as in the readers, you as in the person receiving, we're so into our heads that we miss some of the information, because we're analyzing and processing that. Sometimes we miss the information, some additional information the readers give you. So if you go back and watch it, then know that you can, and we'll identify for you the time when you start your read. And so we'll tell you what minute mark or whatever. So you
come
can
back and watch.
Yeah. So you can and
rewatch it.
Yep.
Take notes.
Take
Trust
notes.
and believe.
Absolutely.
You're gonna want to hear them. You're gonna want to know. Oh, did I miss that detail? Yeah, because you hear what you want to hear in that moment.
Yep.
But then it's something that you may need to do beforehand. You know.
Yep. So who next, Miss Shawna? Who are you going to?
Take notes, yes, honey. Miss Love Goddess here. The Love Goddess.
Oh, I wanted to also point this out because Vanessa, thank you, Vanessa, for giving us some confirmation there. I appreciate that. And I will definitely share that with Miss Angie.
And I was just like, I think that should go up when right when you was talking about that.
Yeah. So about 3 weeks ago, I had this is Vanessa's words. About 3 weeks ago, I had a reading from Angie, I think is what she meant there, on the death anniversary of my dad. And he came through and honesty, the little I did get helped heal me so much. I thank you all for that message and sharing with us. Thank you. You're welcome. We're welcome. Yeah. And then Miss Linda, her father, he gave me one of the most shocking situations, because he just popped up in the back seat of my car, and I'm like, what the hell? This is way back when, before I really got to know Miss Linda or anybody. I mean, this is one of the, it's like, holy, I'll never forget that, you know. Oh my gosh. Miss Kim Covey said, thank you. I hope that you can see all my responses. I was live online. Yeah, we saw them. Yeah.
There is a slight delay, but I don't think it's like, I think it finally caught up.
It's caught up.
But I don't know, child. I'm seeing them when you see them.
Exactly. So who are you drawn to, Miss Angie? I mean, Miss
um,
Shauna. God bless. I'm all stumbling now.
Angie, you hear that? Angie got some highlights in her hair now, and
Mhm.
Don is calling me Angie.
Lord have mercy. Thank
You
God you both
know,
are so patient with me, because when I call each of you the other, it's like, oh Lord have mercy.
no,
I
it's
feel
okay.
terrible about
I grew up in a household where I got called 10 names before my name got called.
Oh yes, yes. My mom would do the same
Because
thing. She goes
that's
through the
just,
list.
and I'm like, none of these people are here.
I know. I even got
None of these people are here in this
yeah,
house right now. Why and how did you get that confused?
yeah. I would even get my sister's name. She goes through the list. Robert, Barbara, Kim, Don. She'd go through the list, and she'd be so upset with herself too, because she's like,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. I'm like, and but they're mad when they forget the name. When
Oh
they're
yeah.
trying to work, you're
But they
like,
ain't even
oh
got to
Lord.
be mad. They ain't even got to be mad. It's just they try to come so quick on saying something like, you shouldn't. What you about to say? Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, my mama was called me my cousin or my aunt, and I'm like, Ma. And then she just called me by my nickname. So I'm just like, you must know. But
Yeah.
let me get in trouble, or it's the full name. It's
Oh
the
yeah.
full, middle, and last name.
Oh, when the last name comes out, and the middle name comes out, there is no prisoners taken. There is
Everybody
nothing.
better get up because it's about to be
Exactly.
war.
Yes. Selena Garcia, she said that I screen recorded the one you did for me with my brother, and then a thing popped up. My brother, come on, slow down. There we go. My brother Bear, and replayed it for my family. They were happy. Crazy thing is, since then, I have been dreaming my brother a lot more. You're not dreaming because he's visiting you. That's that. Remember
Yes.
that, Selena. He is visiting you, which is nice. But the dreams I'm having of him make me feel like he's not okay. That's been overwhelming. But I pray he is at peace. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. Maybe you're concerned when you're seeing him. Some of you're concerned about something or other, and he's helping you to maybe understand some of that. But no, I'm sure he is fine. He is on the other side. He is fine. So you're good. But
Mhm.
thank you for that as well. Appreciate that.
That's awesome sauce.
So who is it again, Shauna? You were drawn to?
I don't know. Miss Bonnie said, "Hey, Miss Shauna, did you want to tell me something? What you want me to tell you?"
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll
Right.
tell
What you
you.
want me to tell you? Was I almost slipped up and said something? What? Come on, Bonnie. We on the same team, girl. What I was I gonna tell you?
Is it a secret? Don't tell. Don't. Nobody's watching.
You
Nobody's
know,
listening. Go ahead, Bonnie, tell us. You tell us.
what's happening? what? What is it?
Bonnie says guilty.
Tell
So
me.
she must have done the child thing too. The name thing.
Yeah, because you done scared me. I'm like, wait, what I do? Because it makes you think, child. Like, wait.
Mhm. Inventory. What I miss? What I
Oh
miss?
yeah. Like inventory. What did I do? I'm calling everybody out that calls everybody by different names. Okay. I could be looking at my grandma, looking at her. She'll go through all my cousins and then say my name, and I'm like, do I need to wear a name tag?
I had one grandmother that did not have that problem. She was all, but she was never like, she never raged and all those things. She just kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, she was so even keeled. And believe it or not,
Mm-hmm.
she never had that issue. When she knew, when she never got us confused, never even went through the list.
Yes.
And I thought, how interesting. And then, but I had another grandmother. She's my mother's mother. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she very seldom got me right. I'm like, do you even know who I am?
Right. Do you know me?
Exactly. So,
Oh no, I had a great grandmother. Um, my name was not my name. My name was Girl. Hey, girl, come over here. Oh, okay. Oh, what a cigarette. Okay. What a cigarette. She lived until she was 110, I believe.
mhm.
Vaseline face. Cigarettes and Vaseline face.
And yet 110. Crazy, right?
110. Okay. I'm trying to get it together. The one that pops out is Penny Ann. Penny Ann Calburn. Penny Ann Calburn, are you here? Are you still here?
And Penny, is it a general or a specific kind of read that you're looking for?
Yes.
I saw the one interaction, but I haven't seen her since. Penny Ann. Penny Ann.
Well, shoot, Vanessa, that's amazing when your grandmother can call you by the middle names, because that's something to remember. That means y'all had some unique names.
You know, I'm just thinking, I'm not sure I remember my grandchild's middle name. And I only have one.
Oh.
I know Liam is the first name, but for some
That's
reason.
all you know?
And of course, I always remember the last name. That's kind of easy.
Yeah, it's
Well,
your
what-
last name.
Yeah, what is the? I don't know. I don't know his middle name. Hopefully, his parents. Well, I know his parents ain't watching, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think they would care anyway.
No. I can't remember his middle name. Shawna, you tripped me up on that one. I better
See?
remember. I better learn that one.
See?
Hmm.
Yes, Shane. Tell him, Bonnie.
Yes, yes.
Shane.
I'm going to grandparent hell. Oh my goodness. She does not
What's
seem to
that?
be here, Miss Shawna.
Okay.
Who
Well, we're
else?
just going to keep on rolling. Oh, Shawna. Shawna, are you still here? I haven't read for you in a minute. Last time your dad showed up and wouldn't leave us alone. Calls me Jasmine by my middle name. My youngest is that Maya? That's a unique way of spelling that. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Maya? Maybe so. That's like, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it is
wonder
a
if there's an
unique
R
way.
there, Mariah.
Yeah. Shawna, are y'all still here? I'll wait for the. Thank you. You want a general or you have a question? Yeah, see, Facebook is still has a delay.
She's here.
Cool beans.
And is it a general or specific, Shawna?
It's correct, like my
Oh, Maya's here.
That's how she spelled it. Maiah. That's still so unique.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got another Maya in here. Okay. Thank you, Miss Angie, for letting me know you're here.
Shawna says general.
General. Well, hot dog. I'm glad I was just I'm flipping the cards. I was waiting for an answer question. Anyways. I was just flipping the cards. What else? Oh, you about to have a victory moment. Yes. Can we say yes to that? Look at her. Look at her sitting up there like, yes, I done walked in the building. I got a whole parade, and I don't need a bunch of people around me to have a parade to celebrate me. I am the parade. That's that type of energy. But I do feel like there is a victory coming in for you. And that's like the first thing that pops up, which is really, really bam. It's like, I'm here. And to let you know, all that hard work, all of what you've been doing, all those seeds that you have planted, it's now happening. It's like almost like a breakthrough. But guess who brought it in? You did. You brought it in. You are the one that's bringing in this victory moment. Can we say King of Pentacles here? I'm loving this for you because this is all based off of your actions. This is all based off, and this is material. Okay. This is a material win. Okay. See, Spirit even gave you a thumbs up. That popped up. I feel like this is a material win. This is also a reminder to keep yourself grounded, continue to keep yourself centered. Okay. Oh, Lord. 9 of Swords. You need to, now you can rest. Okay, now you can rest. If you haven't before, you need to now, knowing that this victory moment is coming in for you, knowing that you are the one that's bringing it in. You are the one that made those sacrifices, did what you had to do, and now here's the return. Once again, this is a material win, and this is bringing in abundance in a way where this is um, financial, happiness, all of that. Okay. You do have the Hangman here. Release and surrender. We talked, was you here when we talked about this earlier? Release and surrender. Let it go. The universe knows exactly what you want. Let it go. Surrender your desires and know that the universe has your back. Oh, that's an affirmation. I just gave you an affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
I surrender my desires and trust that the universe has my back, because that's what's happening. That exactly is what's happening for you, Shawanda. Shawanda. Now I'm sounding like my grandma putting a D on your name, honey. I apologize. Okay. Shawanda. I apologize. Okay. But yeah, this is definitely panning out material wise. This is also stepping you up into, I feel like you're elevating with this material when pay attention to your dreams, because there are you're getting messages of like your next things to do, or you're getting messages, period. So just pay attention. Look, I didn't even look down and I knew it. High priestess, pay attention to those dreams. There you go. Those affirmations. There you go. Look at Bonnie sliding through. Oh, Bonnie just slide through. She's like,
She's clever.
firecracker today.
Thank you, Ms. Mom.
It's like you're not moving quick enough, Don.
I know.
But definitely, you have this high priestess energy here. Also, there's 3 major arcana that pop down for you. Shawana, your life is changing in a great way because you are the driving force. Okay, you are definitely the driving force. Continue to tap into the unknown. Continue to tap into things that uh, uh, is so curious to you that you want to dive deeper. Okay, tap into. Wow, I'm getting in. Tapping into your gifts, tapping into that, and understanding who you are and what you bring. But also you receiving, your crown chakra is like open, and you are so receiving all this energy, this energy of divine energy at that. Okay. Um, Yes, Page of Wands, 5 of Wands, quit resisting. The world is here traveling. There's a message that's going to be coming through, some information that's going to come to you that's going to help you elevate, and to bring more freedom into your life. The struggle is definitely coming to a close. You may feel like you're overwhelmed right now, but this is only temporary, because things are going to be taken off so quickly in the right direction. And this is part of your healing. Okay. Have patience with the flow. There we go. What you got for Shawana?
Shawna, are you doing something? I was picking up something like arts. Are you doing something with art? Are you what's going on with art? And if you aren't doing something with art, well, I guess that's the first question. Something with art. What is there something? Are you doing something with art? Are you doing something with is that like a group thing where you're going to go to someplace and do art or make something, or I'm just feeling this art, something about art, and it's a strong feeling about artwork for you and art, and like an art experience.
Hmm.
What is the relevance with art? Is there a relevance with art?
With art being creative. I don't know. I may or may not know. Nothing art.
Art. Yeah, something is. So there's something coming up with art, and it's going to be again. I don't know something, but you involved in it, like crafting or doing something, and it's going to be like a communal kind of thing to do. So you may be invited to a party or an event, or we go out and do something with like painting and wine or something like that. When that experience comes to you, make sure you follow through. Are you married, Shawna? Or are you single? Because I'm also picking up a relationship, a twist, or a tryst from this art situation. So if you're not married or you're not in a relationship, don't be surprised if you meet. And I'm doing a love reading. Damn you, Bonnie, you got in my head.
Because she's staring at you.
I know.
Look at how she's looking.
I know. It's like, let me get her out. Look what you did to me, Bonnie. Oh my gosh. But no, I'm serious. I'm picking up a very strong connection,
Okay.
and it's going to be made in this something with the art, something you do in art. And so you're married. Oh well, you better stay home. Then don't do the art thing because there's something there. I'm like, wow, interesting. Or maybe you guys need to do something together. Maybe if that experience comes together, maybe it's something to help you kind of rekindle something, because there is some serious amore around this art situation. So yeah, if you have a chance to do something around art, make sure you take your man with you, because this is going to be like a bonding situation here, because I'm feeling a lot of something happening with the love around this experience with art. So put it to use. Make sure you use it. It could turn into a long, passionate night down the road. So yeah, think about it.
Oh, why did I get that picture of so there? I don't know where you are at, but I don't know. Aren't you in Florida? They have these places that does couple painting.
On each other?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So you have on, like, I guess a white outfit, like it's all white, and you paint each other, and then you roll on the painting on the canvas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. It reminds me of that episode of Big Bang Theory when he goes to the naughty store, as she calls it. He went to the naughty store and he bought this thing, and they put the paint on and they have sex, and they looked at it on the sheet and it was so like, really? That's all? It's like, it was boring. So then they decided, no, we can do better. And then it's paint everywhere. So yeah.
So it's like, that's the whole point of that couple's painting experience.
Yeah. Nice.
I think that's pretty cool, but I'm like, wait a minute, my hair. How are we going? Wait a minute. So I ain't trying to look crazy with wearing a bonnet while I'm doing this. So how do I wrap it up? Do I put a plastic bag? Let me put one of them swim caps on.
Oh Lord.
But is that sexy though?
That is not very sexy.
That's
no.
not sexy.
No.
Oh, I could do a wig. I could do a wig, but then am I somebody else?
Exactly. Maybe that's part of the fantasy.
Maybe.
Who knows? Lord have
but
mercy.
even if it's not that, the art thing of painting each other, you know, one person sits on one side of the table, another one sits on the, and you just have your conversation, you have some wine, and whatever.
Yeah. Well, I do pick that up. So Shawna, make sure that if you're invited to something that has an art kind of tint to it, make sure you bring him along, because I really do find that there is a love situation there in that sense, and it's there's something that happens. It creates this energy, and so take advantage of it. Absolutely, positively. Also,
Needless to say, do things together.
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Date night should be all the time.
Absolutely. And talk about doing things together. Miss Bonnie is doing a new show,
Yes.
and it's going to be with Bonnie and Angie and oops, somebody else. There's 3 folks. I'll play the commercial and get myself out of this trouble because I should know this. Sorry. Here we go.
Cards are flying, paintbrush in hand. Fortune whispers, don't misunderstand. Crystal laughter fills the scene. Future shining like a movie screen. Tarot readings, wine that flows, art that shines, and hearts that glow. Stories told in the spark divine. Friday night feels so alive.
It's Sarah. I forgot. It's Sarah.
There we go.
Yeah. And folks, I tell you what, it's Friday evenings, and it's like wine and art and tarot. What a wonderful combination!
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Exactly.
I was about to say that art. I'm assuming that's from Sarah.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Sarah has an amazing ability. What Sarah does is when she's talking to you, she's picking up energies from somebody who's around you, and she draws that. And then when she has a chance, she shows you or the experience that you're going through, and she shows you, and it's a visual experience of what she's picking up for you spiritually, and it's amazing. And sometimes she picks up.
How long does it take her to do that?
She's very fast. She's able to do it quickly. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's going to start on Friday evenings. I think
week.
at like 6 or 7. I don't recall the time.
6 to 8 Mountain Standard Time.
There you go. So that is starting. It's sort of the first Friday of the month. I think is how they're going to start off.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. So and there's also, I'm told, there's an amazing new podcast coming out, and it's going to start the first week of the month too. Miss Shawna, have you heard anything about such a thing?
Does it sound like Conversations for the Conscious Mind podcast?
I think that could be it.
That could be it.
Yes. And do you know anything about the amazing folks who are doing that?
Right. It looks like the guy to my there we go. To my left. It's our new podcast, everybody. It's going to be amazing. We already have a couple shows or episodes already, and it's going to be on Spotify.
Spotify is the home space.
The home space, yes, and it's all the conversations. Okay, it's basically what take us so long to get up here and when we do the live. Okay, it's those type of conversations, and it's not talking your head off. They run 20 to 30 minutes at the most. Great podcasts so far, and sooner or later we will be having guests on our podcast as well. But for right now, we are definitely diving into some deep conversations that will spark the mind, conversations that will help motivate you, change, and then help you change your mindset or make you say, I never thought of it like that, and it's literally me and Don have a conversation.
Yeah, and that's the key about this podcast is that we are not interviewing folks. We're not, and when people come on as a guest, they're coming on as a guest conversationalist. We're not going to be doing interviews. This is just having conversations about topics that we believe are relevant to the day and issues that we're hoping that there's, from what, Spirit says, hey, these are things. Shawna, I think you have a list of, you may want to give a little tickler of maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of the episodes that have already been planned, and some of them have already been recorded.
Okay, the couple other conversations we talked about was my other list. I got another list. Oh, now y'all don't understand. I take notes all the
Yes, Shawna is
time.
serious with her notes.
All the time. All the time. Okay, here we go. So self-doubt. We just talked about that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. The first one that we talked about, we kind of piggybacked off of a video that Don did already, which is talking about principles. What are your principles of life, like of why you do what you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We talked about that. That was our first one. Our second one, we talked about self-doubt. Now, here we go. Now, the next one will probably be about boundaries, but here's some topics that we're talking about. Boundaries, career, plus life purpose, healing childhood, anxiety, mindfulness, turning time into money or time into money. I think turning setbacks into comebacks, and turning your passion into profit. So this is what we got so far. All in trauma, childhood, healing childhood trauma. Yeah, because I don't know what the heck I was writing on that one. So that's like some different topics that we talk about and that we're going to be talking about very soon and to have on our episodes. Okay. So yes, please, we will let you know. We will keep everyone posted of when the podcast is actually available. Right?
Exactly.
Well, when the episodes are available.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And I was trying to find here the I was trying to find here something that kind of like a little hint, a little taste, but I didn't quite. I'm trying to upload something. If it'll work, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, the point is that's coming along, and that it starts also at the beginning of the month. So we will when the podcast is, and we'll upload once a week. You'll get a different episode every week, and maybe even more often, depending on how we decide. If it's how it's received, we may put more than one a week, maybe 2 a week or something. We haven't. We planned initially for at least one a week. And then we'll see how it goes. And we'll put out some shorts so you get a little teasers from time to time about what's coming down the pike. But check it out. Let us know what you think. And also while you're watching it, if you think of something that you would like to hear somebody have a conversation about, we would love to hear that too. Because again, our whole focus is to have conversations about things that maybe you just were working through yourself, and you thought it would be nice to have a different perspective. And again, these are our perspectives, and so we're not going into deep analysis on whatever.
This is a conversation.
Exactly. And so if anything, we're hoping that in the conversation you're brought into the conversation by listening to what we're thinking too. And you may even find us frustrating because you may say, no, that ain't the way I'm thinking.
That ain't what you're right. Because there's different ways. Like this last one, there was another way of Don thinking of what self-doubt was, and then was it that one? I think it was, where you found some. It can be good and it can be bad. And it's not a debate. It's just literally a conversation that you would have with your girlfriend, husband, your boyfriend, whoever, sitting and you're having a glass of wine maybe, or some coffee or whatever. It's just a conversation, but it's to spark interest in that mind of ours of like, okay, wait, we're not just talking about whatever bull crap. We're not just talking about what's going on in the world. We right now in this moment, we're talking about something conscious. Okay. So I like that. Did you like that? I like that one. We're not don't care about the world. We're talking about something conscious. Okay, you better do it, y'all.
Something for the conscious mind.
Yes.
So
Yes. I
yes,
got
indeed.
all
So check
that.
it out. We'll put up a link when we finally have it done. And actually, I can already
Yes.
do a link, but the link is there's nothing there yet. So we haven't uploaded them
No,
yet. We have them
y'all not
already, but
ready
we haven't
yet because
uploaded.
we ain't.
Exactly. Exactly. So
Okay,
who
so
are you drawn
who
to?
is next? Your turn.
My turn. My turn. Let's see who is still here. Who have we not sent away?
Yes, let us know who's still here because I don't see the numbers of how many people are still here and who's
Yeah.
not. If you would like a reading, just go ahead and put in general or ask your questions. Now, if it's a love question, save that for the love goddess. Okay.
Exactly. Yes, and I will post her link up one more time so
One
you
more
cannot
time.
forget it. The love goddess herself. There we go.
Yes,
Mind blink.
May car. First one up. Would you like a general or do you have a question that does not revolve around love? Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Lynn, and hey, Lisa Red. Okay, general.
When I saw love, I'm like, what? So, but would love a reading, a general reading.
Yes, and it's Maya. We forgot. Sorry. Oh, this one wanted to come out too. Okay. Maya in the building. So we have the high priestess here. Okay. Well, I'm loving how you tapping into this feminine energy. I also feel like it's like you allowing yourself to be vulnerable in a way of embracing the unknown or the mysteries of life, if that makes sense. Um, with this high priestess, it's like you're trusting your intuition. If you're not, you should. I mean, like really, really dive into your intuition because your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. And it's like you are I'm just getting this high priestess type of flow of just being in the flow. All right. You do have the three of cups here. You know, you got a lot of water around you. A lot of water around you. And water to me is healing. It's all about keeping yourself hydrated. Okay. I also feel uh celebrate there. It seems like there's a either as a get together that you will probably get invited to or you may have or and it's not something big if you are having a get together. It's something that you want to be surrounded with your girlfriends or supportive people that nurtures uh y'all's relationship. But I also feel like with this little get together, there can be some networking, like some connections having. All right, you do have the Eight of Cups. Now, this Eight of Cups is some energy of like, listen, I'm done with this life. I want something bigger and better. Now I'm willing to go on this new journey. So I feel like you're going on a new journey right now, and yeah, it may feel like you're going alone because you're dropping off all what you don't need. Okay, you don't even you are leaving what no longer is serving you. You don't need to carry it at whatsoever. Um, but yes, you are ready to. I feel like you are ready for new. You are ready for what the world, what the universe is ready to show you. Um, and you're not looking back, not whatsoever. It's like you are. You are ready to go. And it's like, no, ready. You are already in it. Okay. You are definitely already in it. And then you have the moon. Don't allow fear to bring you backwards. Okay. Continue to move forward. Continue to trust into your intuition. Don't allow the shadow side to take over, if you know what I mean. Don't allow that. Just really stay focused on. Wow, you know what's it was so amazing here with
Mhm.
these three cards. You have the moon energy here. Moon, moon, and moon. There is
Mm.
a new moon coming up, by the way, on the 27th. Okay, on Sunday.
Is
I
this the
feel
one
like this.
before the
What?
smile thing? Is it because isn't there a moon like a crescent moon with the two planets and looks like a smile?
Yes.
Is that's coming up before or after the new moon?
Um.
I forget they call that. It's a special kind of
Oh yeah. The crescent moon.
it's like a crescent underneath, right? And then it has the two planets above, and it looks like a smiley Cheshire cat. It's happening like real soon, like
Oh
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. As a matter of fact, that's so funny. That is. Yeah. That it is.
Yeah.
That it is. And this new moon is in Taurus. So, hello. This is your energy of for you just to be open and to set intention in long-term growth. Okay? Whatever that may be for you, but I just feel like there's a lot of changes that's going to be happening for you, and Maya, where it's just you are just letting go of everything and really staying focused. You're taking on, look at there goes the moon again. It is shining so
Wow.
bright for you, where you are allowing it to guide you. But I'm also getting what I got from the first is you're tapping into your feminine energy. Okay. And I'm just getting divine feminine energy. I won't be surprised when you do new moon, your new moon ritual or your new moon meditation, that divine feminine entities show up for you all the way. You got a wish fulfillment. Yes, it's like you're opening up to something so brand new where this is actually helping you heal and helping you along this journey that you are on. Because it's already happening, and you are definitely opening yourself up to new surroundings, new people. I'm just getting this energy of you loving on you. Okay, you loving on you, and maybe even being open to someone, you allowing somebody else to love on you. Okay, but for right now, you loving on you. So that's what I have for you, love.
And maybe that's a reminder that you need to love on yourself. You need to give yourself
Hmm.
a little attention. Are you feeling a little attention deprived maybe, or just not heard or not seen? Because it's kind of like when I get that energy, I definitely kind of
Hmm.
can't help but have my mind go there and wonder about that.
Yeah, yeah. That's an affirmation. That's two affirmations. Well, one, if you want to combine it. I am heard and seen.
And seen.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So,
Fantastic. Fantastic. She's Taurus. She's a Taurus.
oh, you a Taurus? Oh,
Mhm.
wow. Well, the moon is coming into your sign.
And Miss Linda says she's picking up that she's on a self-healing journey.
Wow. Well, that's your confirmations from the reading.
There you go. Absolutely. Just been in hermit mode. It's time to get out of hermit
It's
mode.
time to get out.
Yep.
Hmm.
But again, the good part in hermit mode, you should have been healing unless you were pulling in for kind of avoidance. But
Yeah.
it's time to let your light shine. Get out there and be a beacon.
Right. Also, when you're in hermit mode, you start to get clear of what your intentions are. You start to get clear of what it is your desires are instead of, because hermit mode gets you back on your, try to get you back on your path, you know. So,
Yeah. No, it's interesting because one card I was shuffling, one card just popped out, and I'll go over that quickly. And that's the finance card. So I don't know what's up with the finances, but it's saying be careful with your finances. Just watch your money. Make sure you're balancing your budget. Make sure you're not as you get out and about, make sure you're not spending more than you should. Okay, so pay attention to your budget because that card flew out, and I don't have flyers generally speaking, so we don't want to when it flies out, it's meant to be out there. Okay, or. All right, Miss Shawna, who is next?
Who is next? Who came up to say they were still here? Michelle Harris.
Michelle Harris.
Yep, Michelle Harris. Michelle Harris, are you still here?
And Michelle, is it general or specific you're looking for?
Absolutely. Let's say that. Put both in there. Here and general, or you got a question.
Michelle, my belle. Oh, general, she said. General if drawn. Sorry, I just saw that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, good. What?
No.
What you said? No.
Yeah. There's somebody here. There's just no. There. Who's the young guy, Michelle? If it's not friend for you, it's somebody because there is a jokester here, a younger male jokester who is just silly, and the energy makes me laugh. And it's like they want me to say something. I'm like, I'm not saying that. It's not appropriate. But is this for you, or is there anybody? Again, as soon as Michelle's name, just the energy came in. Michelle, did you lose somebody who again was a younger male who was very funny, very, very funny, very talkative, very energetic, great sense of humor? And if it's not you, there's somebody here because he's, and he wanted me to say something, and I'm like, oh no, I can't. I'm not. No. He would be somewhere in the late teens, early 20s, in that range. He's an adult. He's not a child. But he's young. He's not. I would not say over 30. I don't get that energy of over 30. But then again, being so funny and silly, he is. His energy could be younger than he is. I don't know. It was. But oh my God, he's a character. No. It wasn't 52. No. Or at least his energy wasn't. But no, he wasn't 52. I'm just wondering, who is this energy for? Jeremy, who passed, funny and energetic. Okay. Let me pick up some more energy on that one. Go ahead. Sorry, Shawna. It was funny.
It's okay.
This
I like
such a crazy energy.
When that's like, I want to know what that was. What he want you to say, honey.
Yes. But go ahead and do your thing. Yeah.
Okay. Michelle, you got the 9 of Swords here. You got to get your rest. You got too much stuff on your mind. Too much. I feel like it's a bunch of pressure here all of a sudden on my as soon as I said that you need to get your rest. I feel like you just holding on to, or you're trying to find answers, and that is the time when you need to go to sleep. Okay, you need to decompress because you're just holding on to whatever. I don't know what you're looking for, but you ain't gonna find it at night. Okay, the answers come to you when you are refreshed, rejuvenated, and present. The answers come, but when you are restless and you are tired, that body is tired and that mind keeps going, you need to find something to help you relax. Okay, you do have the King of Cups here. This King of Cups energy is not gender assigned to or anything assigned to. Like, this is school. It's literally you finding the flow, okay, and going with the flow, but also being actionary. I feel like this is energy of things may be so crazy around you, but you staying calm, cool, and collected, things show up. This is the maturity. You do have that clarifies that is the Eight of Pentacles. It's like stay focused. Stay focused on your craft, or you mastering something, or your studies, or whatever it may be, but stay focused on that instead of just being all over the place, because you worried about over here, you worried about over here, you worried about over here, when you actually need to be letting those distractions go and stay right here. Well, I was about to say discrepancies. Okay, I don't know why that word came out, but that word came out. You do have the Judgment here. I feel like Spirit is, well, the universe is opening up and giving you a blessing, giving you a gift. Okay, are you ready to receive? Are you open to receiving it? But also at the same time being open to receiving, this is it's like the old you got to be done, and then this rebirth, this, you got to be vulnerable at the same time. Okay, Four of Pentacles clarifying this. It's like I feel like that's the gift that's coming through. I feel like something financially is coming through for you, and it's something that you have been waiting on, or it's that blessing. um and you don't want to, no, this is mine, this is my gift, I'm keeping it. It's my purse, don't y'all come over here messing with me. It's like it's like
Mine,
that.
mine, mine,
It's
mine.
mine. And you're right, it is yours. So receive it. It's not from somebody else's doing, it's what you're doing, because you are staying focused. Okay, you have the Four of Swords. Now it's funny that the beginning you got the Nine of Swords, and this last card is the Four of Swords. This is all about relaxation here. You are too much in your mind trying to figure things out, and what you need to do is surrender it and let it go. Didn't you hear me talk about this? Let it go. I can't sing it like Don, but let it go. Okay. um it's relaxed how that mind is flowing. You need to find things to do, to mind things to relax. Listening to meditation music. Sitting quiet for a moment. Oh, what's that one with the candle? Is
Oh,
that the one?
the tall tapered thin candle, that exercise.
Yes.
Yeah, controlling your mind, the 5 minute. Yeah,
Yes.
5 minute
Yes.
magic is what I should call it.
Boom. That. You do have the Seven of Swords. Listen, if you think, or you have this nudge of someone being sneaky, or someone deceiving you in some sort, well, 9 times out of 10, you probably is right. So you're right. Now let's move on. Now what we need to do. So now it's time to be actionary. Like I said, be calm, cool, and collected. And that's where you need to, that's where things come through for you. Okay. Um, yeah, I feel like you feel like either someone is out to get you or something. But it ain't. You do have with the healing card ideas and inspirations that's coming through. See, Spirit's trying to talk to you. Spirit's trying to talk to you. You got to be open to hearing. Okay, open to receiving.
Knocking on that door.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I felt more than anything else, and I actually felt that I'm not empath, so I don't usually feel it, but it was instantly when you called on Michelle. Of course, the funny guy was funny as hell, but was the stress in my neck, and it was
Yeah.
like this heavy energy.
Oh no. Yeah, it's right here
You know,
for me.
Yeah, and I'm like, you can feel that you're under a lot of pressure. And
Mm-hmm.
so, but you know what? The other thing that came through when I was picking up that energy was that you did this. You were putting the pressure on you. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think you're overthinking, or you're over analyzing, or you're giving too much energy to something that doesn't need it. And
Nope.
the worry is just not justifiable. And that's the energy I'm picking up. Is it's just you are, yeah, it's just too much. So
Hell
you
yeah.
need to back up the truck. You need to say, you know what, it is what it is at one point. And like Shawna said, let it go. Well, I think you should put on loop that song, Let It Go, and play it ad nauseum,
Yes.
because and who better than Adina Menzel? I mean, her voice is wonderful, so that's a great voice. But the key is, I think you need to start believing it, because the reality is you're carrying too much. You're carrying
Too
too much,
much.
and there are things that are beyond your control that you worry about, and you need to say, you know what, I can't change or affect that, so let's not even deal with that. Let's just move on. And then the things that you can control, you'll have more time and energy to do it, because again, your
Mm-hmm.
focus is so. I just think you really do need to give yourself a little break. It's like, get off
Mm-hmm.
the cross. Someone else needs the wood. You know, really.
Right. Right. I mean, I feel like it's so much. And my forehead is hot. And it
Mhm.
ain't even hot in here.
It's
I got
getting
the
hot
air
in
right
here.
here. It just feels like it's so much pressure. I'm gonna take off my glasses. That's how
Hmm.
much pressure. And then the neck and the shoulders, all of
Yeah.
that. It's like you gotta release so that you can start receiving. And the universe, spirit wants to give you what you want, but
Hmm.
you, girl, I thought I was an overthinker.
Hmm.
This is nothing compared to, this is a lot, but you
Yeah,
got to get your rest.
and I think the frustrating part that I'm picking up, it goes back to this feeling of, again, you just you it's like God, I don't mean to say, I don't mean to, but at the same time, it's like you have a God complex or something. I mean, you're not God. You can't do everything. You can't
No, you
fix
can't.
everything. And even if you did, because you are so spread thin, that if you choose, again, doing too much, you're not helping anyone. Everybody doesn't get enough, and therefore it's not quality to be done. So really, the cool part is that just give yourself a little bit of a break. Adios, Miss Bonnie. Give yourself a break.
Adios.
And Bonnie, by chance, send me that video again for the intro. I mean, for the ad, because the one you sent is the definition is really terrible. It's not
Hmm.
clear and crisp. And I'm sure that you have a clearer and crisper one. So if you send it to
Save
me,
it in MP4.
yes, and MP4, because you sent it in G3, whatever that is. So
Yeah.
send it in MP4, clear and crisp, please. I appreciate it, and I'll play it again for sure. Um,
Yeah.
but anyway, that's what I'm getting, Michelle. It's like, it's yeah, yeah. That's the
It's a
Bonnie.
whole lot of, and you
Yeah,
spreading yourself so thin. You forgetting about who you are or what you do for you.
yeah,
Okay, for
yeah,
you, not for everybody else. Yes, you carrying too much, honey.
yeah. And
Not enough.
you don't want to be you don't want to drop the ball on it. You don't want to
No.
be that person who winds up dropping the ball, because again, you try and doing too much. That's when you lose your mind. You know,
Yes, and we
it
don't
really
want you to
does.
lose your mind.
No.
Remember, the first card is about rest, letting it go. The last card was about rest and
Yep.
letting it go and recharging your battery.
Yep.
You don't even have time to do that. Charge that battery. Duracell is not strong enough for you right now. You need
Absolutely.
one of them rechargeable ones to sit down and let your battery get recharged. Plug yourself in.
So who else, Miss Shawn, before we're out of here?
Okay, okay. Who else got? Oh, Lisa. Lisa Red, are you still here? And if you are, general, or you have a question? Lisa Red.
Lisa. Lisa, did you cut and run?
Did you say hey and bye? Nope.
You still here? Very good.
Lisa's like, I'm here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Did you see how it came in quick? It was
Like don't go ahead yet.
Don't call nobody yet. You want to go first?
She wants to. Yeah, we got general. We're good, Lisa. Yeah. Lisa, do you have 3 children? Is it 2 girls and a boy? Because I'm picking up 2 girls. Do you have 2 girls? And are they in conflict? Because I'm getting child conflict. I'm getting kids, and especially between 2 girls. But I'm picking up there's like 3 kids because the one tends to stay out of it. It's like, and again, it's like there's an energy again around the two girls, and then one stays out. So there could be a 3rd girl, but I don't think so. It feels like boy energy. And he's like,
bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
He's like, y'all do your thing. He's like, do your thing and leave me out of this. So, do you have children? And if so, is it? I've asked a lot of questions. So 2 boys. Okay.
2 boys.
So not 2 girls, 2 boys.
Is it the boys of the girlfriends? Oh, 1 girl.
2 boys and 1 girl. So I had it backwards. Okay. And so the 2 boys have a conflict and the girl stays out because again, I feel like the 2 boys are in conflict and the girl is like, leave me out of this. So it's backwards. So you have the 3 kids. That's not good. But anyway, you need to stay out of this too, Lisa. You need to stay out of this and you need to not worry about it. You need to let them do their thing. Boy and girl close. Yeah, I just feel there's a conflict between the 2 boys and it's one of those conflicts that can draw people in, and I believe you need to stay out of it. And she needs this. I'm glad she's staying out of it because I feel like she is staying out of it. But I'm being warned that you also need to step back and not be involved in this. Let them do their whatever it is, and this is just something they've got to get over. And the worst part is you taking a position and winding up like putting yourself on one side, and that's just not going to help you. Not in this situation. So whatever this conflict is, let them work through it. Stay out of it. Stay zip. Just
no opinion.
Don't do it. And don't even share your opinions with the girl because the girl unintentionally could wind up disclosing whatever. And that's so again, this is one of those times where as a parent, you shut it up, you suck it up and you smile. And it's hard to do. I totally get it. But this is the one time you get to do that. Okay. Because again, this is they've got to resolve it, and they don't need input. And no matter what, you cannot win. You will not win. You will wind up on the bad side, and that's like, wait a minute, I didn't do anything, but you will. You because just because you spoke up. What do you got, Miss Shawna?
Staying out of it. I don't want no smoke. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this part up. So you do have the star card here. So this energy is, I feel, a wish coming true for you. Okay, it's now we're talking about you, Miss Lisa, as you stay out of the way of the drama and the fight. But it's like you've been nourishing yourself and nourishing things around you. I feel like the universe is now opening up to bless you with a gift. Okay. So don't miss out on this gift. Okay. 4 of Cups can represents boredom here, or you're bored of what you got going on already. But things are about to change here. And this gift is going to help change up some things. Okay. So that is also letting you know that the universe is aligning. And you are in alignment with the universe. And so you are ready to receive this wonderful gift from the universe. Now, you do have the Fool here. I I feel like this gift is going to help you start a new journey. Like this is you start from the beginning now. All right, because you have the death card here. It's because of the changes that you have made. It's because of the old you is done and this new you have emerged now. But you have made those changes. You are the one. Wow, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana here. So there is some big life-changing events that's going to be happening for you in a big major way. You do have the strength card, so remember you are protected. You walk with spirit. Spirit walks with you and has your back, so you don't have to worry about nothing. But also have patience and have courage, and you do have the strength to begin this new journey. This 5 of Cups, listen, I'm gonna say it again. Let go of what is no longer serving you. Let go of those cups. It's already they already did what they did. Now it's time for you to focus on these other opportunities that's opening up for you, or these new doors that's opening up for you. Okay, you do have the 8 of Pentacles here. This is helping you to stay focused on and not allowing distractions to throw you off your game. This is you staying focused on your craft, on your skills, on your abilities here. Look at it. This just flew out. Queen of Cups. This is all about you. This is about you pouring back into your self-care. Okay, making sure your cup is filling up. And what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Knight of Swords. What are you waiting for? The time is now. The timing is perfect right now. Go get things done. Go make things happen. And it's all about you with a different mindset. Okay, you with a different energy, where this you ascending into this new person, into this new thing, which is you. This new queen, honey. Okay, that's what I have for you. So leave them kids alone. Let them bicker. Mind your business. Stay all the way in your business, Lisa, because things are changing for you. There is a gift on the horizon because you are aligning with spirit, with the universe as well. So that's what I have. Uh-oh. What's happening?
No, it's okay. I was thinking if there was anything else that was coming to me, and it was like, it's like it was just Lisa.
That's why I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's interesting because Spirit was like, she's not going to listen to you, Lisa. I know you like to be a mom and you like to be involved, but they're telling me you're not going to listen, and you're good. You're going to try to jump in there. Please don't. Please do me a favor and listen this one time. Just this one time, listen and don't get involved. Do not take a side. Do not get involved. Okay, because it's like they're like, she ain't listening. She ain't going on. But and she's like, you didn't make your point, and I think I made my point. I'm not going to beat it to death. But Spirit's like, so do what you will. I totally get it, but know that there is a cost to you, not to your children, a cost to you for not listening, a cost for making that decision.
Listen, we don't want you to come back and you tell us what happened, and then we're gonna say, I told you so.
I told you so. Exactly. This one was I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. We'll do the told you so dance.
We'll do the whole told you so dance.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Do you really want the told you so dance? No, nobody wants the told you so dance.
And Lord knows we've practiced that long enough.
Oh man, have we practiced? We have perfected this dance.
Yes, and because we've lived the dance ourselves, we've been told to. Lord have mercy, So, Lord have mercy. Let's see. What would that say, Miss Shawna? Are we? You think we're done, or what are we doing? Are we doing one more? What do you?
Yeah, because your video just went crazy.
Did? Well, there you go. I guess that's a hint. It's like it's about time. All right. We will listen.
We will
I said,
listen
well,
because I was like, wait, what?
before you
It
go,
went, you
folks, make
went
sure
into
you.
a whole robot.
Oh, sorry. Right. Before we go, folks, make sure you hit those like, share, subscribe. And of course, if you had a birthday last week, this week, next week, or you just had one, or you didn't even get acknowledged, we're doing that. So even if it's next year or last year and you didn't get acknowledged, this is
Yes.
for you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Happy
And
birthday.
absolutely, Miss Shawna and I have a the podcast we talked about. It's going to come out starting in the first week of the month, and it's going to be again 1 or 2 a week. I think it's one planned now, but it may pick up. So keep that in mind and watch out for it. We'll send information as a teaser. I'm going to send you. I'm going to play a real quick short, but it's a very short, and it's a short that is not lined up because our interviews like this, like what you're seeing right now. But when we do the shorts, CapCut cuts them into exactly for this instead of for this. So here we go.
Right. Growth and transformation. Driving force on what I put into my projects.
And that was a big fail because I forgot to adjust it so where it's on the screen and I can't change it because it puts it in this big ass screen. So
it was not meant to happen.
It was not meant to be. That was a true teaser because guess what?
That was a whole. All you saw was the words. That was it.
Exactly. Thank goodness it didn't create some weird looking image.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, when you cut, sometimes you're like, "Oh, that doesn't even look anything close like what it's supposed to." Yeah, get us in trouble by not even doing something intentionally. And by the way, my tarot card deck is created and it is being tweaked as we speak. And I'm going to give you an idea. I created 2 tarot decks, by the way. I intentionally created one. And while I was creating the first deck, the second deck actually, one image came to me and I loved it so much. I said, I want to create a second deck to look like this. And this will be my second deck. But I'm going to show you guys a little peek of some of the cards on both decks. So my initial deck, this is the Sun card. And then the final Sonoran Mystic, this will be the Native American tarot deck. That's what it's, I'm playing with the name. I got to find a good name, but that's pretty much what this one will be. This used to be the Sonoran Mystic Tarot deck, but this will be the Sonoran Mystic Tarot deck. And this one is one of the cards from the original deck that I did. But this is going to be the one that's actually made the cut for the deck. So you can kind of see the feel. So those cards will be coming out soon, and I'm excited about that because, man, it took a while to make them. And then, of course, anyway, the point is and then Shawna was a little bluebird for me today, and Miss Angie will know what it means by that. Yes. Shawna was a bluebird to me today to help me get a breakthrough on something that I needed so much, and it gave me inspiration and hope. So that is a good thing as well.
Yes. I am always here for my brother from another mother, honey. I got you.
Absolutely. Anything else you need to advertise, promote, talk about?
Yeah. My Manifestation 21-day journal.
Yep, let me put it back up.
It is the digital one. Okay. No hard copies. This is the digital one. Once you purchase, you get it instantly. You don't have to wait, no nothing. This is the one. It's only $23.11. Why $23.11? Because the angel number 2311 is all about your intuition, you diving into your inner wisdom, and you trusting that the universe has your back. Okay, to sum it all up. But there will be a commercial later. But definitely, this journal is packed with great different techniques things to keep you motivated through your whole 21 days. Great breakdowns help you break down what some blocks may be, what some and to help you really get clear of what you want to manifest. Okay. It has different categories. It's not just based off financial. It's, you got love, travel, family, things like that. So check that out. Check it out. Not just check it out. Go ahead and get you one. Okay. Get you a journal.
And it is available now.
Right
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Right now. It is available right now. So you can go to my website at goddesspower.net. Is even if you didn't even want to go and search for it, it's on the main page. Okay, all you got to do is click here, and it'll take you directly to it. And it gives you a description of what this journal is all about, what it has in it, and how it will benefit you. This is 21 days to break a habit and to develop a new one. Okay. And changing of the mindset. So I put a lot of energy into this one. This one I'm so hyped about because Spirit was on me. Like, if you don't get this done, if you don't get out your own daggone way. So here we go. Just $23, y'all. And 11 cents. Let's be very, very clear. $23.11. Finally. But nevertheless, it's done.
It is done.
But yeah,
that's fantastic.
And if you need help with your 21 days of manifesting, I offer coaching services as well. My link tree is down below, and you can book a free consultation, or you just want to get straight to booking. Everything is there.
Doesn't this take you to the? Doesn't this take you to the link? Does that take you to the link tree?
No, this is taking you directly to the journal.
Okay.
The link tree is down below. It's Divine Goddess Power 888. So that will take you, and it's the first link. It's the first, it's the first link on there for the coaching sessions. So there also are packages. They are affordable. I'm not hitting people in the head with numbers because these numbers be outrageous a lot of times, But,
Absolutely.
You get a one-on-one with me, and I give you the tools. I give you all so you can manifest your desires into reality.
And that's with the coaching, not the manifestation.
That's with the coaching. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yep. Super. So, folks, check it out.
Check
give
it out.
Shawna some feedback on that as well.
Yes.
And I was actually able to upload the video, a little sample. So here we go. Let's see if this one works.
Oh, now you fixed it.
Well, hoping we'll see. Oh no.
Oh Lord. Growth and transformation. Driving force on what I put into my projects, into my services, into my life, period. There's growth and then there's a transformation after that. I accomplished what that principle is all about. And that's also coincides with empowering people, empowering myself. It starts with home. Just a conversation, everybody. This is what we talk about before we even start the live. Y'all just don't even know. We try to start the live on time.
We do try. We were actually an hour late today.
Yes.
We actually got up and we were ready to do it, and then I made the mistake of saying one thing, and that wasn't a mistake.
That was what we needed.
No, absolutely. That's a good point there. Yeah, but that is the thing with us. We just tend to start talking, and then we lose track. So
Yeah. So I was like, that one day, I was just like, it takes us a whole hour and some change to get on, so we might as well do something with this.
Yes, exactly.
Let's do a podcast. But we talked about a podcast long ago.
Yes, we did.
Long ago.
We just didn't know how. The hard thing is doing something that brings benefit, and not just doing it to do it. Because that's the cool part, is we finally realized what we were doing with these conversations were something that should be expanded upon into, and again, inviting people into the conversation in that regard.
Mhm.
So we didn't just do it to do a podcast. We had talked about doing a podcast, but we said no, not until we have the right angle, the right idea, the right whatever. And that's why it and then finally,
It
boom,
was all in the
it
right
came around.
timing. See, when you're
Absolutely.
patient, perfect timing, child.
Absolutely. Well, with that said, we're out of here, folks. Thanks again for coming in. It's your energy that makes
Yes.
the day possible, and we truly, truly appreciate it. Love, light, and
Yes.
blessings from both Miss Shawna and her family, me
Yes.
and mine, to you and yours. Have a great weekend. And I don't know if I have something to go out on. Let me see.
Well, you gonna
Mm.
or go back to the first one.
Oh, we can do the new
Yeah.
music one. There we go.
Yes.
So here we go. Have a good one, folks.
Step inside. The cards will say